Continuing coverage of a deadly shooting inside this Walgreens. Workers and customers witnessed a real-life nightmare unfold inside the BARBERTON store. Tonight, the store is open again for business as new details from the investigation are revealed. This is a first look at the man police say threatened several people inside the store with a gun before turning it on himself. 28-year-old Jace Cleveland, who was fired from the store a few weeks ago. News Channel 5's Bob Jones is live at the scene tonight. And Bob, we understand the suspect's mother actually called police before the shooting.
That's right, Lee. Jace Cleveland's mother called Barberton police around 5:50 last night to report that her son was acting unusual and that he may be suicidal. Well, police started looking for him, and then less than an hour later, 911 calls started pouring in from this Walgreens store. Turns out it was Jace Cleveland, the shooter.
911. There's a guy with a gun at Walgreens on State Road in Worcester in Barberton.
Police say Jace Cleveland, whose address was listed as a homeless shelter, was so angry over his firing from the Walgreens that he brought a loaded 9mm handgun into the store and confronted an assistant manager. About 20 employees and customers were inside.
I look over to the photo lab, and he had my manager at gunpoint, and we took out of the store. I was scared. I mean, I've never had anything like that happen to me before.
Police say Cleveland pointed the gun towards many people, but seemed to direct most of his anger towards an assistant manager named Helen. But she stood up to the gunman.
Well, Helen refused to be a victim. I said, no way. Ran away from him, started getting people out. I think that Helen, the manager, probably saved some lives. She disrupted whatever plan he had.
Meanwhile, a customer inside the store stayed on the line with a 911 operator while monitoring Cleveland's movements.
He's outside. He's outside the store. They're trying to get him outside. He's outside the store. He's right at the entranceway.
Cleveland ran back inside the store. Barberton police followed and ordered him to drop the gun, but he shot himself in the head.
If he wanted to start shooting, it could have been very, very bad.
As the store reopened today, some customers called the situation sad and tragic.
It could have been much worse. It could have turned out to be a lot worse than what it was.
And we're told by police that Jace Cleveland only fired one shot inside this Walgreens store last night. No one else was injured. Today we spoke with his stepfather. He did not want to go on camera and asked for privacy. On his Facebook page, Jace Cleveland had indicated he was struggling to find work after failing to sell an idea that he had for a movie. Lee?
Your story about Helen, the manager's actions, and how customers were reacting to this, obviously a terrible trauma for all of them. Is the company offering help for those who were in the store when all of this happened?
Well, Walgreens released a statement this afternoon to me, and they said, yes, they are offering counseling for their employees here at the Walgreens store. They also said that the safety of their employees and their customers is their primary concern.